Welcome to Allie's Attic, where you never know what kind of surprise you're going to find in my attic. I'm your host, Allie, and today my surprise is a friend of mine. He is so talented, and he's funny. He's got the best sense of humor in the world. Please say hello to Lowkey Moneyy. Hi.
Hello, how you doing out there? Hello, Allie's Addicts fans, how y'all doing?
How are you?
I am very, very blessed. How are you doing?
I'm the same. I am the same. I've been so looking forward to this. You have no idea.
Oh,
Um,
me too.
Now, I'm going to just tell everybody really quick how I met Lowkey, because
That's
I'm gonna tell you where you can find him if you want to talk to him, like back and forth. He is on an app called UpLive. As you guys know, I'm on it as well. His ID, and I'm going to let him explain this really quick because I'm not sure why, because his ID is LKM_1793. So that's how you can find him. Yes, shout out to UpLive. So you were going to explain why you put it like that for your ID, Lowkey?
yes. Um, it's because uh, you know, the guy who that I am originally am, he was born in 1993, my original birth year. But Lowkey Money was born in 2017. So when I was creating my ID, I said, why don't I just put the birth year of both Lowkey and my original self? So that's where the LKM and the 1793 came from.
Okay. So you guys, that's how you find him on UpLive. Like, trust me, you want to go and hang out in his broadcasts. They're so fun. I was going to say lit, but I'm like, I don't even know if people will understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, okay. So the reason you're on is because you are a singer and rapper, and you're from Austin, Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
And I wanted to bring you on so that we could share you with the world because I think you're amazingly talented. I'm also adding his songs to my radio station, guys, just so you know. So Lowkey, tell me, like, how did you start out like this? When did you decide, hey, this is what I'm doing, and right up to right now?
Well, I used to do it for fun in high school, like, do freestyle sessions at lunch and, with different people, and of course with guys in my neighborhood. Um, but I decided to take it serious as far as about, I'm 25 now. So I say about no, I say about, let me see, 7 years ago.
Wow. And so how old were you then? You're 20. I thought you were younger, by the way. I didn't know you were 25.
25, it's the baby face.
It is totally.
um,
Um, so
so
okay,
yeah, go ahead. I was 18 when I decided I wanted to do it serious, take music serious.
okay. And before
So go ahead.
you said you freestyled. Like, I'm fascinated by freestyling, by the way. I love Eminem and I love 8 Mile. Anyway, so when people tell me they freestyle, I imagine people sitting in a circle, standing in a circle and battling. Is that what it is?
I did that in middle school, but I had to stop because I used to hurt feelings when I freestyle. I mean, when we battle
Ah,
rap.
okay.
But in high school, when we do freestyle sessions, like after everybody's eating lunch and everybody outside, playing football or basketball or something, somebody would kick on a beat, and it'd be like 20 or 30 guys around just freestyling. We'll just be passing the microphone around. So.
That is too cool. I did wish I was that talented. I have a hard time even saying a sentence that rhymes. So 18 years old, you decided this was it. So how did you start from there?
I started out with some neighborhood friends and some cousins, and and around that time we were into doing negative things, as like drug dealing and just doing crazy stuff like that. And yeah, we decided to form a group. Like we called ourselves MVG, which was Man Shack Village Gangsters. As immature as that sounds, but we ran with it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like we will do like recordings on our phones, and we'll post them on SoundCloud, which y'all can check that out. I still have those freestyles on SoundCloud, and I had ended up get in contact with this person at the local radio station,
Mm-hmm.
and because they heard one of our songs on SoundCloud, it's like if you can get that radio edited, we can put that on our radio. So So I found this guy who's an engineer and everything, and we got the song radio edited. I should have sent you that one, but I didn't.
You still
that was
can. You still
that was
can.
that was the that was the first song I ever recorded at a studio. It was called Sometimes.
Wow.
And so that we were recording at this guy's place for years. I mean, like for a couple of months. I meant. I apologize for that. Um, but to me, like the group that I was in, they didn't want to take it as serious as I did. They just wanted to like just record music and like just put it out there. They didn't want to like do shows. They didn't want to like actually like understand the business side of things because
Mhm.
I wanted I'm like I wanted to like do the business part as well as the music because I know when it comes to music it's a business,
Yeah.
not about music.
Mhm.
So I kept getting us studio time, radio plays and just stuff like that, but I was only putting in the work, not anyone else. So and we was involved in with doing a whole lot of bad things. So that kind of like got in between the music and us trying to be like professional as well. Us trying to like be part of the streets and your music. It doesn't go hand in hand. You either make your music about the streets or you be in the streets.
Mhm.
Um. So like a whole lot of things had happened. I fell out with my cousins. My boy had got locked up and he went to jail, and I became homeless. So it was just like a whole spiral of
Wow.
that happening just because we were living a negative lifestyle. So that was the consequence of that.
Mhm.
Um, and in the process of me becoming homeless, like I I was shot in the back of my head.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
yes, I have a gunshot wound.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was shot in the back of my head. Walking with the girl at my time, with the girlfriend I was with at the time, and yeah, some a hole just came out of nowhere trying to be disrespectful towards her, and I wasn't having it. We end up getting to a scaffold. He ends up pulling out a gun and shooting me in the back of my head. I died for like a split second, but I literally heard a voice said, "I'm not done with you yet." So I feel like that was God talking to me, and like He brought me back that quick and everything. So my musical journey took a break. It took a break because I had some real life things going on.
Mhm.
I kept writing and everything. Kept writing music. Kept writing to other people's beats, and it was just like I had hit a really really low point of my life at that time,
Mhm.
and I just had to like reevaluate myself. Like, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I knew what I was doing wrong, but I was like, what am I doing? What am I not doing right? Should I say? Um, and it was like maybe like a year, maybe 2 years before I started doing it again. Before I started getting back into music. Um, the girlfriend that I was with, we had broke up. I was on the streets, living with different people and everything, and I just decided to go hit the downtown scene
Mhm.
here in my city. And I went to this club on 6th Street here in Austin, Texas, and I met these two independent artists named Jag and Destiny Megan. And they were there. They were supposed to perform, and the guy who was supposed to put them on, something that happened with them, so they didn't get to perform. So we ended up talking and everything. We ended up exchanging contacts and everything, and we hung out the next few weeks, and we just built a relationship, you know. Um, and then he hit me up out of the blue. He's like, "Yo, man, it's been a minute." And I liked our previous conversations, and like when we used to hang out, would you like to be a part of what we have going on? Because see, that guy Jack, he had his own thing going on, but the people around him wasn't taking it serious as the people around me wasn't taking it serious.
Mhm.
So we were both on that business mindset behind the music. Like we understand it's a business. Like we even went to like music conventions where we got taught like how to make it without being mainstream. Like it's crazy. I have a book that I got from that, and I read it almost all the time. Um, so yeah, he's all like, you can be part of this label with me called Noise Touches Generations, which I work with. You know, I'm not officially signed with them yet, but I do work with them, and I do good shows with them. But that took a whole while for me to get that close, to get that far with these
Well,
people.
and sometimes it takes something crazy happening in your life to make you realize, you know, that you've got to straighten out and change your path. And I mean, it's hard to get into mainstream, right? Like it's impossibly hard.
It is.
But you can make it successfully as an indie artist. So I'm so glad you went to these conventions and found the book. And I just want to say, first off, because I am broadcasting this live, I just want to tell you that Push King said you were definitely meant for greatness.
Thank you,
And
Push King.
Crazy also said that this is why I am thankful to have a brother like him. Almost 2 years we've known each other. So
Yes.
I just want to say too that you are so easy to fall in love with. You are just an amazing man. And I'm so glad that you changed your path. So now you're still working. Say the name again of who you're working with. I didn't catch it.
I'm working with a independent label called Noise Touches Generations, NTG for short.
Okay. Okay. And now where are you headed? Like what are your plans for the future with them or without them?
With them, I think that we can like all help each other. You know what I'm saying? Because like when me and Jag and Megan we were all talking, we went to these conventions. They were all talking about like as a things you got to look forward to as a group, things without a group. So all three of us understands that we are, you know, so we have to take care of ourselves as independent artists, and when we are together, we have to make sure each other's are taken care of. So with NTG, uh, we can do big things. You know, by myself, I'm gonna do big things.
Yeah, you are.
It works together. You know, whether I'm on my own or with them, I'm still gonna pursue and pursue what I gotta do.
And that's what make dreams come true. Just don't stop.
Yeah, yes. So yeah, so as we like conversate with all that, we were just posting each other's music on Facebook, and I just happened to go on this girls. This is how I moved forward with like live streaming because I've been doing this for almost 2 years, like Crazy Bone said. I was on this chick named Amanda Hackney. She got popular because Nicki Minaj gave her a shout out for one of her songs that went viral, and I was on her live stream, and she was giving out her Snapchat, right? She was adding everybody on Snapchat, and I told her I couldn't find it, and then here comes this chick from the UK. Her name is Varsity. Yeah, big shout out to Varsity. She played a key role in this. Okay. um, Me and her, we started talking, whatever, because she used to do live streaming, but she did live streaming on Facebook. And I was like, yo, if you can, check out my music. And she's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and play it. And she played it. And she's like, oh, I fell in love with this. And that one girl from UK had got me a fan base out in the UK. So I give my mad respect to Varsity for that. And then she introduced me to a live streaming platform, which I would not say since we're streaming on Uplive.
Yes.
She introduced me to that, and I got on that. I was like, "This is weird. This is new. I'm seeing all these people. They have thousands of fans. They have people in there like sending like cartoon pictures and all. I'm like, whoa, what is this? I didn't know what was going on. So she told me and everything. I was like, oh, I like this, and then like I started doing my own thing. Started making connections. I met Crazy Bone along the way. He's an amazing artist, by the way. He does a lot of my art cover work. So big shout out to Crazy Bone. And then like I was on there for almost a year. Then I came here to Uplive. I've been here like for about 7 months, and I've really enjoyed being here. I got to meet some adorable people on here. Like it's amazing.
It is, and we're all a community, and that's the thing I love the most. And we all have each other's back. Nina, said that you're so funny and very smart and easy to talk to, and she's so happy she met him when she needed new people in her life the most. So I just wanted to let you know that she said that. Okay, so you've gone through all of this. Now you're full stream ahead. You're doing this indie, hopefully. Like, I mean, do you want to be signed or do you want to stay indie?
I want to stay. I want to stay independent, but I would love to work with a mainstream label, X Tentacion did. He worked with a major label. He did. He wasn't signed to them because, I know, like when you sign to a label, it's just like a loan. Like they'll give you a certain amount of money, and then you have to pay for your own studio time. You have to pay for this and pay for that, and then you have to like make a certain amount of sales back. And I don't want to go through all that. I just want to like work with them. Like, yo, if I can like just if we can negotiate something to where I'm winning and you guys are winning, then yeah, I'll work with you. But if not, then I'll just continue to pursue my independent dreams without you guys.
Well, and just first off, I am so glad that I can never say his name, Tessatian.
Just say X.
Won an award last night. His mom received it because unfortunately he passed in June from a gunshot wound. And I mean, not only did he make it like that, but I mean, Chance the Rapper did it through Spotify. I mean, that's how he won an award. And he's the first artist ever to win an award without being signed. And just an inside note, Adam Levine from Maroon 5, his advice to artists is don't sign. Stay independent. You have your creative freedom. The money is yours. You know what I mean? Like whatever you make is yours. And the labels, it seems, and I mean nothing against any artists out there because I love so many of them, but the labels think, okay, well, this is working, so let's just keep doing this. And they get all the artists that they have signed to sound the same. And I mean, seriously, I have to listen to the radio a couple of times or like look and see like, okay, wait, is that the same person? Is this like Double Shot Tuesday? Or like, you know what I mean? Which is why I love doing what I'm doing, because I discover people like you and I discover all this great indie music. And it's such a fun job, if I can even, I don't even know if it's a job. But I get to listen to all this great music, and yours, we'll talk about your songs, but there's one song I'm absolutely in love with. So Lowkey, now that you've gone through everything that you've gone through and you know where you're going and what you're doing, and you obviously, like, just hearing you say, you know what happens when you get signed, they take your money, you have to pay for studio time, blah, blah, blah. At least you know that. And that's why you said you have a good business sense about the industry, because it isn't, write a song, get it out there, get famous. It doesn't happen like that very often.
People make that gilded. They gild that, like, that's how it happens. Like, you just go record a song and it blows up. No, that's not. I mean, sometimes that happened. It happened with Drake. He blew up overnight. Like literally, I witnessed that.
Yeah.
But not everybody is lucky as Drake is. Like if you record music, you got to make sure that you get your lyrics. This is me giving advice.
Well, actually, I was going to ask you if you had any advice to give anybody based on what you've gone through that's an artist out there. What would you tell them? So you can tell them this now.
Okay. To all artists listening, no matter what kind of art you do, make sure, number one, important, make sure that you're doing it for yourself and not anyone else's pleasurement. Make sure you're pleasuring yourself with your artwork. Two, make sure that you surround yourself with the right people who have the same mindset as you. You don't want to surround yourself with people who just like want to bring you down. I mean, of course, you want those people to critique you and to tell you if you're wrong and all that, but you don't want those people around you if they're just being negative. Another thing is always be appreciated for your work. Don't ever let your work go without being unappreciated. Just keep doing you, and like the homeboy from Maroon 5 said, don't sign to a major label. Don't do none of that.
Yeah.
If they don't want to work. If they don't want to work with you, and they want you to work for them, just leave.
Exactly. That's great advice. And I just want to say there's so many indie labels out there now and so many indie radio stations. I mean, I have one, but there's tons of them, like millions of them. And so now there's like, I think that it's changing. I think it's slowly going to start changing where indie music is more in the forefront. and these big artists that are all sounding the same are going to have to make some decisions, because I listen to Shawn Mendes, I love him, but then Ed Sheeran comes on and I'm like, wait, is that him again? Like, it's just, and I mean, they're so talented, and it makes
Yeah.
me kind of sad because they're put in that pigeonhole, right? Because of the label. But
Yes.
I mean, it is what it is. But I'm glad
Yeah.
that you know.
Because it's sad because like y'all remember Adele, right? Of course, everybody loves Adele. I love Adele. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Spent one day with her. She had this real popular song called "Hello," and like that was like, oh my gosh, that made me fall in love with her. I was saying hello like everybody I saw. Like now, like since she signed with a major label, right? Now she's like broke. Like she's like, you haven't heard anything from this lady. Like, how can someone with a very very popular song be broke? It's because major labels screw you over. So
Yes.
you want to end up like that.
Yes, you do not. You do not. And I mean, it's hard as an indie artist because you don't make a lot of money. Like, I mean, you don't. I mean, you're paying for your shows, you're paying for, gas to get to where your shows are, your equipment, whatever the case may be, you're paying, it's coming out of your pocket.
Yes.
But if you are as tenacious as you are, and you have a good business sense, you are going to make it, and you are going to start making money, and you are going to start seeing the rewards. And you said it best, do it because you love it. Because if you're doing it for any other reason, you're not going to be successful. Just wanted to add that. Okay, now what 2 songs are we going to hear from you, Lowkey?
Before we get to the songs, can I give Up Live a big shout out one time?
Of course you can. They're all listening.
Yo, Up Live. I appreciate your platform, and I appreciate you guys appreciating me because the money that I made from here actually helped out with a few shows that we got to put on this year. So big shout out to Up Live.
Yay!
And everybody that supports Up Live as well.
Yes. And Up Live is a fantastic. One of the things I love about Up Live the most is it's drama free. I'm just saying, there's no drama, and people are so supportive. They've just kind of branched out into the US, and they're gaining momentum. I mean, they're growing. They're huge in Asia. That's where they're from. But they are branching out into the US. I'm Canadian, but I'm on the US platform. And yeah, it's amazing. The love and the support. And I mean, yeah, that's how we make our money, to do what we have to do, right? So,
yes.
And at least we have fun doing it, and we meet some amazing people.
Hey.
Yeah. Yes, Canada. I am from Canada, Toronto to Tokyo. Okay, so now what 2 songs are we going to hear?
If any of my people are here, you guys got to hear this like exclusively on my streams like countless times. We're going to be hearing an unreleased song called After Party. It's unreleased because like I'm waiting for my business partner Jag, who I've worked with the label with. I'm waiting for him to go ahead and lay out his verse and everything, but I let all my fans like check that out. And we're going to be hearing an old song I recorded in the studio 3 years ago called Mental Problem.
Okay, I just want to say I love After Party. Like, that's why I asked you if I could put it on my station, because I love it. Like, I mean, it's just, I love it. I'm just saying, I like Mental Problem too, but I really, really love After Party. Just wanted to say.
People love what they hear. So.
Exactly. And thank you for giving me a song that's unreleased. And, it's now getting a worldwide debut on my show, because I am worldwide. So, I mean, now everybody's going to hear it.
Before we get to that, Allie, I got to tell you that this was my first ever interview, so I really am honored.
Wow, you did amazingly well, and it's my first ever time I've interviewed somebody from Up Live on Up Live, or like I'm streaming while I'm interviewing. I've never done that before, so this is the first time for that. But I mean, you have so many people, like they're all in here. I mean, Julian's in here. Let's see, Crazy's in here. Yeah, Julian's in here.
Hey, shout out to you, brother.
Nina came in here. King Salvi's in here. Allie's helper, I'm assuming that's Paul, is in here. A new single, right, Crazy? Toronto to Tokyo's here. They're all in here. Julian says much love.
Hey, big shout out to King Salvi because he created a T-shirt with me saying I'm low key blessed. If you guys want to check his website out, you guys can go pick up your I am Lowkey Blessed t-shirts from that website. Just I gotta promote.
What is the website?
It's azurite.com. Correct. Tell King Savvy if I'm wrong. Ask him.
Okay, he's telling me right now. Okay, I'm gonna spell it out because people aren't gonna. It's AZURITFIT.com. He does all my posters, by the way, on Uplive. He is amazing. I'm absolutely in love with the man. So go to azuritfit.com and check out what he's got there. Now, I want to say before we get to the end of this, I don't interview just musicians, guys. I interview artists of all types. Crazy Azurit. I'm just throwing this out here. So if you're an actor, if you draw, if you paint, if you are a comedian, whatever the case may be, if you're an artist of any type, I bring you on my show and I interview you, and I am worldwide. So just so you know. And you know what? The weird part, I'm Canadian. My number one place for listeners is the US. I'm like, what? And then it's the UK and then Canada. Anyway.
But, that just means that, like, you're just like me. Like, you don't get the support in your surrounding area, but you get the support worldwide.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
I know, it's so weird. I'm like, hello, Canada. I'm here. I'm like I'm worldwide. I'm interviewing all these amazing artists. Like, hello. But they're slowly climbing aboard, and I'm starting to interview more artists from Canada, thank God. But Lowkey, I just want to say thank you. Like, I was so looking forward to this. I absolutely love you, just so you know. Besides the interview, I love you. You are very uplifting, and you're a great listener. He had to listen to me before the interview. King Salvi already knows what I'm talking about, but yeah. Jack of all trades, master of none, crazy. Okay, all right then. That's what I am. Now I'm going to just say where we can find you. Obviously Uplive, and it is LKM _ 1793. If you download the app from your app store, Uplive, I think it's Uplive, live it up. And then you can also find him on Twitter, and it's at Lowkey, LOWKEY _ Moneyy, MONEYY. Instagram is HighKey _ Money, and SoundCloud is Lowkey Moneyy, all one word. And Lowkey is just LOWKEY, but Money is MONEYY. That sounds weird saying that, YY. So yeah, make sure you look him up and you check him out and you follow him and you come on Uplive and you support him and help him make the money he needs to make his dreams come true, because like it was already said, he is made for greatness. So I want to say thank you so much for coming on, Lowkey, and anything new happens, you're always welcome to come back on. Your songs are going to be on my radio station. I do my radio station every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. CST. I also have Jazzy's music on there. I forgot to say. Yes, I have Jazzy.
That's amazing. Me and Jazzy, also Giselle, like it's just like some behind the scenes action going on. If we get approved, like from all our parties, we're going to be coming out. We're going to be giving you guys some great content as well.
Awesome. Yeah, there's stuff I'm doing behind the scenes too, so I'm hoping that comes to fruition. Is that the word? But that'll be amazing. Giselle is amazing. Jazzy's amazing. I mean, oh my God.
Both of those two individuals are amazing.
And I play Giselle. I've interviewed Giselle, and I also play her on my station as well. And I play her music, and because you can come in and chat live on Spreaker, I have so many people asking me, who is that? Where did you find her? Where can I find her? It's just amazing. And she says she's gained more followers, which is cool. And I have Cherokee on there. It's just, I love having you guys on there because I'm helping.
Cherokee's voice is like, oh my gosh.
I know, dope, right? And I had to, like, people were going, what kind of music does she sing? And I'm like, let me educate you on Neo Soul.
So, if anybody asks what kind of music I do, like, of course I rap and I sing, but there's no defined genre on me. Because I can do anything. Like I'm working on a country song. That's
awesome. Well, keeping it country liked that you were coming on my show, so there's an in there. Follow them on Instagram.
Okay. Well, I want to say one more thing before we get into the song. Oh yes, I'm actually to all my people that's been waiting, because my people been waiting for me to release a project. Like I don't have a project out. It's gonna be my first project. It's gonna be called Invest. So if you see that hashtag going around, that's because I'm secretly trying to promote that first project. It's gonna be called Invest, because I do invest a lot of time with people, and I do invest a lot of money with people. So
okay,
I
so
figured why not call my first project Invest?
yeah, that's a very good name. Hashtag invest. So everybody, if you see that, you'll know that it's Lowkey Moneyy promoting quietly until it's like done and big. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I want to say, like I said, thank you. I'm going to add your 2 songs at the end of this interview so everybody can hear it. It'll be on my YouTube channel, Allie's Attic Show. Once it's done, I'll tag you on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, because I'm on all 3 and I put it up there. And I hope this helps propel you even further than you're already going. And I just want to say thanks for taking time out of your day and coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, and I love what you're doing, Allie. And I love you as a person.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And keep checking my website, because you never know what kind of surprise you're going to find in my attic. Everybody have a fantastic day. Cheers.
I thank God I can see the sun shining. Woke up with my life, I'm alright, yes I'm smiling. Hustle through the night, yeah last night I was grinding. God first, family next, throw 2 words of prices. I'm staring in the mirror just to look in my reflection. Smile at myself just to take away the pressure. I take Xanax bars just to help with my depression. Thinking about the stuff I did, I know I learned my lesson. Man, I try to be a helping hand, but y'all do not understand. I got problems in my head, problems in my head. I try to be a helping hand, but y'all do not understand. I got problems in my head, problems in my head. Took my girl out to dinner and the movie. The hotel room was nice, man, it came with a jacuzzi. Vodka over ice mixed with different kind of juices. When it comes to liquor, man, that's just how I do it. She stares into my eyes and gives me all of her attention, but all she sees is lies, is that I'm talking to these bitches. I told that bitch, listen, we only talk about business. If that's the case, then tell them hoes to stop sending them pictures. I popped the plank and smoked the blunt, and now I'm drinking liquor. I'm fucking up my mind, man, my mind is getting sicker. My mind on a million, so I guess I'm getting richer. My bitch is talking shit, but I don't really hear her, cause man, I try to be a helping hand, but y'all do not understand. I got problems in my head, problems in my head. I try to be a helping hand, but y'all do not understand. I got problems in my head, problems in my head. When I'm alone, I be hearing strange voices. It's crazy, they be telling me to make good choices. I know that it's real, that's why I do not ignore it. And if it's bullshit, I flush it down my mental toilet. I believe in Jesus, hell yeah, I'm a Christian. But don't get it twisted, I am not too religious. I'm not asking anybody for their opinion. Win, lose or die, I'm still going to heaven. I'm about to make some money, people say I need to stop it. I'm pimping bad bitches, the other hoe up in my pocket. I just left the doctor, she said I'm schizophrenic. No need to panic, she prescribed me with Xanax, cause man, I try to be a helping hand, but y'all do not understand. I got problems in my head, problems in my head. I try to be a helping hand, but y'all do not understand. I got problems in my head, problems in my head.
BeatStars.com.
Last night was tight. I was feeling like Mike. I was moonwalking on ice. Vodka mix it with Sprite. Pull a bucket in the middle of the street.
Chasing money, I be on it every week. Never switch up, I'll never switch up, no. Never switch up, I'll never switch up, no.
Yeah.